Namah Shivaya and welcome. It's Ashna here with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming each and every one of you beautiful divine souls to my channel with all my love and all my heart. Today in this video, I'm going to bring forth a tarot reading for all of you. It's based on some questions that I receive from you on a regular basis about a soul purpose. So I've created a tarot spread which is about self-discovery. So let's get into it together. Let's get into it together. Yes, yes, yes. Let's do that. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm feeling really good. So let's start with the first question, which is about your true self. Now note that this is a general reading. If you want something personal, you can reach out to me. But for now, let's get into this. Your true self. Who you are at the core, beyond the roles and the masks, that reveals your true nature for the collective angels, their true selves. Tower. I love that. Are you a catalyst? Yes, you are a catalyst. So I'll take 3 messages here for your true self. We have here the Tower, the 8 of Pentacles. I was drawn to the Ace of Swords, and which is what I'm seeing over here. And I'm also seeing the Sun and the Moon. Now, I do the cards intuitively if you're new. Why here? Why shuffled? Why that? I trust the process on what I'm guided internally, what I'm picking up energetically. So you're definitely a catalyst. You come in fast and furious, and you shake up the foundations. You may be somebody who is an activist, who definitely speaks the truth. You have the power of the mind. You come in and you deliver the truth. Okay, I'm not going to say that it's always tactful, but you definitely deliver the truth. You are a truth seeker, truth bringer, believer of truth, follower of truth. So truth is what I am hearing again and again. And I feel like you reside a lot in the mind. You have the power of the mind. You have the gift of the mind. And that's very powerful. That's your core strength. Okay, that's your God-given gift. Yeah, because this Ace of Sword is wreath. That's why it's a God-given gift. You come in and you shake up. You create shake-ups in people's lives. That's why I see you as a catalyst. That's your true self. You'll come in and shake up an old foundation where people have been thinking about certain things, about how they work, about what they believe to be light and dark, and that's why I brought them out together, because that's what they came in together. Sun and the Moon. Sun is what you see, and Moon is what you don't see, right? That's hidden beneath the surface. You bring light in. You are an activator. You have this gift of dedication, resilience. You are definitely very dedicated. When you put your mind to something, you believe in putting out the best efforts. That craftsmanship is important. It is not that, oh, I got $5 for it, so I'm just going to do a quick job. Oh, I got 5 million for it, so I'll do more. No, you're going to put in the best effort for the $5 project and the best effort for the $5 million project. That's your core strength. Mastery. Very dedicated, skillful. You have a lot of skills. Okay. Definitely truth speaker. You probably have strong communication skills. Strong communication, yes, definitely strong communication skills. Very positive. You are your inner child just comes out. It just does. Very positive, very hopeful. You're like the light. You're always laughing, smiling. You're bringing light wherever you go. There's all this chirpy conversations that's around you. You are the center. I see that many times. You're the center of attention, center of attraction. Maybe that's a shock to some people who are very quiet, who are very withdrawn, and like, oh my gosh, you're like out there. You're not afraid. You're not afraid to shake a few shakers here and there. Right? You're also very deeply psychic and emotional. Okay, I see that. That's beautiful. Thank you, angels. What a gorgeous way to start our who they are. I wanted to pull out a lot more for this particular one because I'm reading for many of you, and I want to bring in messages for as many of you as possible. Okay, so now let's look at the hidden strength. Now I will go one at a time, angels. One card. What is the hidden strength? Talents, qualities. Yes, of course. We have here the Queen of Wands. So whether you're male or female, you have a very dominating, positive here. Yeah, I'm feeling positive, but sometimes you can be dominating, not in the positive way. You have a very strong aura. Okay, you cannot be ignored. You walk in a room, there is no way that you can just sit in a corner and people are just going to ignore you. That's not going to happen. You automatically draw people to you. You automatically get eyes on you. You could be someone who's very attractive. You may have a very different style of dressing. You have this air about you when you walk in. Doesn't mean you have like a superiority complex. No, you're just being you. You're this happy person and you're just happy to be here. You're in your vibrancy. You're in that mode. So when you walk in some place, you're just going to be you. That is the creative aspect, the fire element. You know, you're very fiery, very passionate, and you're driven about things, okay? So it's not like you're going to have no opinion about things. Oh yeah, you're going to have an opinion. You definitely will have an opinion, and you'll say it. You'll say what's on your mind. This is not the queen of mind. I was going to say this is not the Queen of Swords, but it's the Queen of Wands. The Wands energy carries the spiritual fire. So when you come in, people feel activated. People are inspired. People are in awe. People are looking up to you like, wow, how is my viewer so confident? Oh, you have this air of confidence. Yeah, we are seeing the sunflower here, and look at all these sunflowers here. Do you see all these sunflowers here? And there's that sunflower, right? So your inner child is literally out. It's out. And that can sometimes shock people. Like, how could you be just so, maybe some people call you childish. Like, how can you be so silly and childish and so free? And how can you be like that? It's just who you are. It's your strength. And sometimes you just don't recognize the power that you have. The power that you carry is very, very strong. So I do feel that sometimes you downplay your power. Sometimes you get into these because that's a part of your core, the subconscious. Like maybe you're picking up other people's thoughts, other people's emotions, and then you kind of go down this riggedy-raggedy path, which kind of takes you down in that spiral. And sometimes that's why you may have certain tower or certain unexpected things that take place, shocking things that happen, and you wonder why. Why? Because you've forgotten your own power. So remember, at the core, you are very magnetic, okay, very charismatic. You have strong charisma and magnetism. Okay, people are naturally drawn to you, and you could be somebody who is very attractive, okay, physically also. Hidden strength. Oh, no, that would not be hidden. That would be visible. Okay, all right, so don't overlook that, okay? Wear that crown, wear that, I was almost going to say broomstick, but no, I don't want to clean. I like this. I like this. Be open, be passionate, be driven, and follow your heart's calling and go for your dreams. Be bold because you have that in you. Okay, that's your strength. Okay, now let's look at the shadows. Number 3 is the shadows. Shadow or a pattern to release. What is a shadow that my viewers have that they're ready to release? This one just flew out. King of Cups as a shadow. King of Cups. Let me take one more. What is this King of Cups as a shadow? Behavior of fears that's holding them back. 3 of Pentacles. What is this shadow? What is this shadow, angels? So what I'm seeing over here as a shadow or a pattern or a belief that's holding you back, that sometimes with this very light-hearted, childlike energy, and that you have all this creative fire within you, right? And this is your strong power, that people don't really get you. Okay, so people don't really get you, and I'm seeing this dark. I'm channeling now, right? We have the 3 of Pentacles here. It looks all dark, and you're this playful light, and it may not be received well by others because they are not in touch with their inner child, and they have not learned that they can express themselves as freely as you have. You have this gift of communication. You're just childlike. You're so free. You're so confident. You're like, I can do this, and you're not afraid of a failure. You'll just go back again, and then you're so dedicated. So many good qualities. I feel like you create a threat for other people. So what happens is that you've accumulated certain experiences which may be a bit challenging, which may have been difficult for you in your life, right? People may have felt jealous, may have acted out in a certain way with this King of Cups energy here. And I feel like part of it is that you hold back. You are deeply emotional, but you don't express yourself. You're actually a star. So you're actually a star. With the star card, I'm really feeling that. This is who you are. And the pattern that you're here to release is that you downplay. You downplay this star quality of you because you're like the sun. Okay. Now, I'm sorry, but sun, the whole solar system surrounds what? The sun, right? We talk about the sun. The sun is, you cannot not have sun. There would be no life on earth. So you're this life-giving energy. When you come in, you are a chosen vessel by God and the universe to create this magic, this magical moment of this lightness, of this childlike energy, to be connected to the inner child, to be connected, to be light, to be vibrant, to create and bring vitality back in people, right? So because you're naturally that and people are not ready to face that or see that, you've accumulated those challenging lessons, right? I talked about that. So I feel like you downplay your star power. You downplay your star power, and I feel that this has definitely showed up in love relationships. Yes, I'm picking up love relationships for sure. This is for some people. I'm really picking up love relationship problems because you had to downplay your star quality, right? And that is something that you are ready to heal and release. Don't hold back. You're the star. So shine like the star that you're meant to be. You're the sun. You're the bringer of light. You're the bringer of joy. You're the bringer of happiness. You're this positive force. You're teaching others through not words, but through your energy of confidence, of following your heart's calling and passions and going forth for it. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing over here. So that's it. That's what you're ready to heal. I love that. All right. Now, the fourth one is a life lesson or a soul purpose. Life lessons that are guiding you in this phase of life. Queen of Pentacles. I love it. We don't need any more. Thank you. For once I can do with one card here. That's nice. And this is a life lesson. What am I doing? Yeah, the life lesson or soul purpose. What lessons are guiding you in this phase of life? The lessons of nurturance, of caring, of for yourself and for others, of creating a stable foundation, of sharing of your wisdom on what are the pillars of life, that the pillars of love, strength, stability, happiness, joy, that is built with sharing, and that life will not always be so light. Life will not always be so positive. In spite of all of that, how do you find that? How do you find the pathway through the subconscious fears and through the challenges, through the past accumulative karma where you are paying back some of the hard lessons? How do you grow? So a wise person. This is wisdom, a person who's filled with a lot of wisdom, sharing of the wisdom. Okay, so that is the soul lesson that you are expressing, that is guiding you right now to nurture yourself and to nurture others. Okay, and you have the crown here, right? Yes, because you're the star. You have learned. I see a lot of spiritual wisdom, spiritual lessons that you've gained through all those tower moments, through people who betrayed you, people who were jealous, where you had to dim your light, where you had to dim your happiness and joy, and bring healing in, where you had to hold back from your emotions, and you're healing a lot of that. So your star quality is coming out to guide and nurture others. That is where you are at right now in your soul purpose, and this is the lesson that's guiding you right now. Now we're looking at your emotional well-being, how you're feeling beneath it all. or what emotions need healing. Nine of Cups. Oh, I love that. Emotional well-being. I love that. You know what a gorgeous card this is? We have here the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is all about emotional well-being, about emotional satisfaction, what gives me emotional contentment, what makes me happy, what brings me joy, what are the things that I would like to do that fill my cup of happiness and joy. And this is also a card that's reminding you that if you're not in that place right now, in your well-being, on where you're not feeling content and happy and fulfilled, then it is time to address that, right? It is time to address that. It is very important, because this is where your true authentic self is going to shine, is when you address those unaddressed emotions, because emotions are guiding the way on what is happening in your life. What are you learning? What are you here to alchemize at this time? So with the Nine of Cups, it is your dreams becoming a reality. What fills all my cups? So right now we don't have the Ten of Cups. This is the Nine of Cups. So this relates with you. What brings you fulfillment? Is it going to the beach? Is it meditating? Is it going and taking up a dance class? Is it enrolling in some program? It is going on a backpacking journey. Is it, cooking a lavish meal, or, watching a MasterChef and creating your own creation from that MasterChef? Whatever it is that you are feeling good about, it's important that you do that. That is what this Nine of Cups is. That is what is going to be guiding you. That's what the angels are saying here. Thank you, angels. Now, we're now going to look at advice. Advice from your angels, practical steps, insights. Okay, this one wants to come. I'll take that. Or mindset shifts to embrace your true self. I'll take two now. Okay. Practical steps. Let's see the first one. Oh, the Chariot. And then we have here the Seven of Swords. Now, let me also take one message from here. Advice for the collective angels. Oh, the inner goddess. We got Aphrodite. Oh my gosh, I just realized, this is what happens when you do some cleaning of the closet. I was cleaning the closet, and on my second trip to Europe, when I'd gone to Italy, I bought this. This one has Goddess Venus on it, right? The birth of Venus, actually. So I wanted to buy this one, and I just felt like wearing it today. Right? Do you see that? Goddess Venus here. Yes, I loved it. And we have here the Aphrodite, right? Like the rise of that goddess energy. Now, we're talking about practical steps. So first, let's talk about what we got in tarot. We have here the Chariot, and we have here the Seven of Swords. Okay, the Seven of Swords can sometimes be betrayal, you're running away from some things. So practical steps is you're not going to run away from those hard emotions. It's time to bring healing in. Okay, so this is something that you're bringing healing in with the Star card and the King of Cups. King of Cups can sometimes hold back. No need to hold back. Allow that flow of emotions. Okay, healthy flow of emotions, whether you work yourself through rituals, through journaling, through meditation, or you work with a healer, but in a safe space. We're not suggesting here that you're feeling angry and now you're going to go lash out and scream at somebody. No, not that. Okay, so it's important to address those unaddressed feelings and things. Also important here for you to take some practical steps, strategize, because this is the mind, right? Remember, and your core strength is that Ace of Swords, clarity of mind. So have a clarity of mind. What are these thoughts that are continually disrupting my life? What is it that I'm constantly taking on myself about what I believe and about who I am, whether I am this powerful person? Why am I feeling powerless? Okay, why am I feeling like I have to hide myself? Why am I feeling like all these emotions are taking over me? Why am I feeling like I can't express myself, right? Anytime you're feeling these blocked emotions, where your inner child, where your inner heart's desires cannot be expressed, it is time to strategize. It is time to take some practical steps in terms of set strategies in place. If there are certain negative people, do you really need to be talking to them all the time? Okay. Number two, then you have to see what are other people's opinions and what is your opinion of yourself. So journal. Maybe you need to start your day with affirmations. You start your day with prayer. You start your day with connecting with God, with universe, and giving thanks, opening your heart to gratitude, sleeping with those positive thoughts, sleeping with a positive energy, having a stronger self-esteem and belief in yourself. And that's why we have here the Chariot card. Chariot card is when the soul is in charge. Take charge of your mind. This is will. Okay, this is willfulness. This is using the energy of your solar plexus, the power which is aligned with the God source, which is aligned with your crown chakra, and that you're deriving that divine inspiration, you're deriving that power from the universe, the universal power. We are not hurting other person. This is divine knowledge. This is divine inspiration. This is divine energy that's coming in, and you're charging forward with that. Through the pain, through the hurt, through all the disruptions that have taken place in your life. Okay, that's beautiful. The inner goddess, okay, guidance. Awaken the goddess within you through dance. Did I not talk about dance before? Through self-care. All right, I need to dance today. Self-care and appreciating your divinity. Aphrodite, okay, appreciating your divinity. I can't believe the synchronicity. Oh, I can't believe. I mean, I pulled this scarf of mine out. I have so many Indian scarves, and I'm like, I'm feeling Venus, Venusian energy. So here comes Venus here for you. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, angels. I love that. And our final message here is potential or growth path. Where can self-discovery take you next? What is the outcome if you align with your authentic self? Growth path for the collective angels. Let us see. Growth path. I like it. Page of Swords, but because it's a growth path, I will take one odd more message. Oh, I love that. That's gorgeous. So we have here the 10 of Cups and we have here the Page of Swords as the potential growth path. I see you coming back where you are feeling alive again, because pages are messengers. They're apprentices. They're learning. So you'll be learning something new. I see that you are going to be learning a new way of being. Maybe you are learning how to nurture yourself, how to be that star, to allow your star quality to shine. You're going to speak about it. You're going to probably talk about your inner child healing. You'll be sharing that with others. You're uplifting others. Yes, because you are a catalyst. That's what you do. That's your core. You go there, boom, boom, boom. You're creating like shifts in people's life, and they say, I don't want the shift. Why did my viewer come in my life? If they can be that, which means I need to look at my light, and I don't know if I'm ready to look at my light. My viewer is all light. And you are a bringer of light and joy. So I see some of you working with the youth. I see a youthful energy coming and you exuding a lot more of that. You connecting with the inner child. Some of you, I feel like you'll be communicating with teenagers. You'll be working with teenagers. Maybe you have a teenager of your own. You're healing the wounds that you had when you were a teenager. That's a message that I'm hearing. So that's beautiful. Okay, this is where this path is going to take you. Your path is taking you to a deeply contented, deeply emotional place where you are finally going to be so happy and content in your life. Remember, here I said, I don't see the 10 of Cups. What was this? So this was the lessons that are guiding you, right? About emotional contentment, and well-being, right? Going for your emotional happiness and your emotional well-being. Once you take charge of your personal happiness, your personal joy, your personal contentment on doing the things that you love to do, what happens is you begin to attract that wellness into your life, which rubs off on your family, your other people, because you are that light being. You are that connector. So I see the path is that you will be healing and bringing in healing in the lives of people around you, not necessarily through direct healing work or not necessarily through the words, but through the embodiment. Through the embodiment of this goddess energy, through the embodiments of this source light, through the embodiment of your childlike energy, of you opening up like a divine child, open to new experiences, letting go of the past hurts, and you are coming to a place of emotional contentment and fulfillment. Connections, happy connections, inner child healing. For some of you, if you're looking for marriage, for partnership, I see emotional healing, happiness, a lot of joy shared not just with yourself, but with a lot of your people that you care about. That's the pathway when you begin to align with your authentic self. Wow, I love this. Tell me how you feel. I mean, I was excited to do this reading. Tell me how this resonates, what you feel, what you aligned the most with. I would love to know that. Do share with me in the comments. I love reading them. And bringing forth, actually, that's how these content come forth many times, that let me look at what people have asked for me to bring forth and see what I'm inspired to and I connect with the most, and I bring that out. So do share with me. I would love to know that. And if you're new and you've been here till now, welcome and thank you so much. And if you align with the content, I would love for you to become a part of our growing community. And for all my existing subscribers, hugs and kisses. I love you all so very much, and may this light and love ever flow in your life. So thank you all for your continued support. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. Namaste.